Well, hey there, and welcome back to my Redstone for Dummies tutorials. Today we're going to do something quick, sweet, and simple, and that is pressure plates. Pressure plates aren't too complicated in their most base form. If you stand on them or have a mob go over them, then you will end up having, different effects, right? And the different ones are, a little bit different. The stone plate, the blackstone plate, let's see. I think those are those are the only stone ones. And all behave exactly the same. All of the wood ones behave exactly the same. The light-weighted pressure plate and the heavy-weighted pressure plate act a little bit differently. All right, so all of them, when you stand on them, you get a signal of 15 on your stone plates. You automatically get a signal strength of 2 when you're on a gold one, 2 when you're on the, let me see, that's the heavy weighted, yeah. So light weighted, heavy weighted, and a signal strength of 15 when you're on the wood one. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't necessarily realize at first is depending on which pressure plate, when something falls on top of it, might actually do something, right? So here we got that. Let's go ahead and throw you on there, you on there. I think you have to have like 10 different items on you to get another. And let's, I don't know, boom, 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 boom. Let's see, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, there we go. So that's 10 different items right there, right? So the heavy-weighted pressure plate just takes more entities. Now this could be items like I just threw on here. This could be mobs, players, whatever, for accumulating that 10. Now the gold kind of does the same thing, but it's a little less sensitive. Oops. Right. So every item I throw on there will get me another signal strength. So same thing, but this is multiples of 10 for each power. This is just single items. Now, one thing to be semi-aware of if you're trying to do, I don't know, something like some weird item collection thing or something where you're trying to get a lot of the same thing. See, when I throw this first one on here, it lights up. When I throw a second one on there, it lights up for a minute, but then the items combined. Stacked items in the world will combine together, and they only count as one entity. Okay, so it goes up, and then everything stacks, and we're back down to our signal strength of 2. But all I got to do is throw a different kind of item on there. If it lands on there, there we go, and we get our signal strength of 3. So, all in all, these are actually pretty simple. It's a good way to activate things in certain situations, but nothing too drastic, too complex today. It's really just a way to activate things. So, hope you learned something. Hope this applies to something that you're trying to do and helps you understand something, especially the old light-weighted and heavy-weighted pressure plates because they're a little bit weirder. And then, that wooden one, if you just need something to activate, like, oh, I don't know, firework rockets if a chicken lays an egg? Yeah, this would be good for that. Of course, I guess if it's right next to it, this and this would also be perfectly adequate. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye now.